Okay guys, I got the new controller installed. This huge one, supposed to be 74 amp rated adjustable, 60 volt. This thing is huge and it weighs a ton. I got it on the side using this paracord for right now, so that I can work on it. It's not working right with the motor that I hooked up to. It's a 2800 watt motor. I think there's a compatibility problem because it was giving an error. P07, if I remember correctly. It's either P06 or E. Error code E07. It was indicating motor. I found out that it's a error coming from the motor. I wasn't sure if it was because incompatible or my motor got bad. I didn't know. I had troubles. Today I received the new motor that I've been waiting for. Same 2800 watts, but the model number, I suppose it's a serial number, it's different than my original one. It's not the same. I don't know if it has anything to do with that or not, but it works with that motor. That error code went away as soon as I connected it, hooked it up. There's no error code. Error code was keep showing up here. The warning light. Now it's gone. And it works. It goes all the way to 9 gears, by the way. It's spinning backwards right now. And it's quiet. Check it out here. Starting from low speed, it's nice and smooth and quiet. It's not vibrating. There's no distortion or jittering that I was getting with that motor. That motor came with the scooter. I think it's bad now because I can't, even my original controller no longer works. I don't know if it had a hiccup. I don't know if it's really broke or not. I don't know yet. So what I'm gonna do is there's another problem. The disc that came with my original motor, does not fit with this motor, even though it's the same type, 2800 watt scooter motor. I don't think this is a bicycle motor, electric bike. This is for scooters. The holes don't line up. This thing is bigger. It's got wider diameter, so the holes don't fit. I couldn't believe it. I was surprised that I would have thought that they would have a universal standard type size the companies go by, so that all these discs would have no trouble fitting whenever people replace motors for whatever reasons. So I can't install this. And I need my scooter running. So what I decide to do is I'm gonna move this to the back. Then it will spin at the right direction, this way. And I will put that motor to the front. And I will have to troubleshoot that later. So that I can get my scooter up and running. and it seems to be more powerful. There's a lot more power to it. Once I get all these wheels, the motors installed, and if I find out that this is good, then I should be able to get that controller working as well. This will go on this side of the scooter with that cover. If it's broken, I have a bad feeling it's broke. If it's broken, then I will need to order another one, another 2800 watt motor, and hope that it will work with this controller. I hope. That is my ultimate plan. I want to have two controllers, two independently run, two separate loop system, because I have two controllers, two dumb throttle displays that I can trigger the throttle independently, to the front and the rear wheel. Okay guys, I got the controller installed, that huge one. It's mounted on the side of the deck. It's held by the paracord, nice and tight. It runs through the holes here, and it's strapped with Luku bike gear strap. It's on there pretty tight, and I tested riding it. I just got back from test riding it, and it works. Turned out that both of my motors failed. They're dead. What used to be the rear motor, I swapped to the front, and the new motor that I received, I put it on the back, and it's working. It's turning at this in the forward direction. That motor, like I said, it's dead. It's there so that I can ride the scooter. The reason why I did that, reason why I put the working motor in the rear, and there's no brake disc. As I said earlier, it won't fit. My brake disc won't fit on this new motor. So I put it on the rear, and I used the front motor with the disc. I put it on the front because I believe the front brakes are more powerful, and I have a better grip on the front. So this is why I decided to use the brake on the front. So this is just the fake brake. It's not working because there's no disc. It is working. Here you go. It's on, and it's got 9 gears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It goes all the way to 9 gears. And here you go. It's got closed gear ratio. I can fine tune the speed. Literally it works like a cruise speed because each gear only allows you to go so fast by small increment. So if I press the throttle all the way, it will top out where it's limited for the 5th gear. and it goes all the way to 9 gears, and the higher gears, more powerful it is. It puts out max power. So I really like that, having that ability, that option to change gears, that many gears, which is really nice. It works. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride my scooter for now to work until I get the other controller and the motor worked out. This front motor, as you can see, it's a dummy motor. It's just a wheel. You see that torn wire? Well, I cut it off. I cut it off, so it's just hanging loose. I'm gonna cover it up so that it's not exposed. This is the controller I will be adding. This is the original one, the factory 50 amp controller, 60 volt. These are very powerful. I had 2 of these. One of them failed on me, and the 2 motors. So I'm gonna be putting this here. It comes with the black metal casing. I will need to buy another motor, another 2800 watt motor for the front, so that I can power off this. I hope that it works. Turned out it is the compatibility problem. It was the compatibility. My original motors just wouldn't work with that controller, period. I tried everything. I tried different combination of phase connectors and Hall sensor cable wires. None of them worked. It had troubles and it gave me error. It was error code E07, if I remember correctly. It keeps showing up on the display. It wouldn't go away, and the scooter would not work. It worked. The wheel was able to spin fast as I pressed the throttle when it's suspended in air like this on a bench. But as soon as I take the scooter outside and ride it, it would not work. It would not go. It stops immediately. So that's the turned out that it was a compatibility issue, and my motor got bad. Now no problem. I have no error. It works now. Yep. So right now that controller is default. It's default at 55 amp. I think the seller set it to 55 amp. It goes up to 74 amp. So I'm gonna have to find out how to go about increasing the amperage when I get ready, after I build my own battery. I'm hoping to build my own battery for more power output that can handle much higher amperage for discharge. So that will be my final project. But for now, I'm gonna install this and the new motor. I will have to order it. I don't have money now, but it's gonna take a while. At least it's working now. Should be powerful enough to go over 50 miles per hour. Yeah, it's putting out way over 3,000 watts, like maybe 3,500 watts, something like that. All right.